All right, let's go ahead and continue on this model, and I'm going to try to make it look a little bit more rounded, okay? And to do that, I'll look at it from the front. I'm going to do a split down the center of this leg here, because right now I can see that the leg has 4 sides. And when the leg has 4 sides, it can only be a square. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split it down this way and split it down this way, which would split it in the inside, and then also split it on the back, but giving it 8 sides. And 8 sides would be like an octagon where I could kind of make it a little bit more rounded. So that's kind of my goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Control R, and I'm going to put that purposely right in the middle. Left mouse click a couple times, and I'm also going to Control R right here as well. And I can see that that goes all the way through the model, and I want it to go all the way through the model. And I can see I obviously did it on both sides because of our mirroring. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select on this vertex here, and I know that vertex should be kind of the peak of the leg. So I'm going to look at that from the side. I'll go into this. I'm going to make sure that I push that out like that. Then I'm going to go and select this one. I'm going to make sure that I'm grabbing the front. There we go. And I'm going to push this forward as well. And just kind of move down the row here. There we go. Now I can grab these and push them back a little bit. Okay, and maybe even in a little bit. So I'm going to push it back and then in. And notice I'm not really using the image to do this. I'm just kind of like getting this to be rounder. Back and in. Same with this. Okay, I'm just going to kind of bring this one in, this one in. I'm not bringing it back because I feel like it's pretty close to the other one already. Okay, excellent. Now I want to make sure that these are actually on the side. Okay, that looks good. Let's take a look at this one. Yep. And this would be considered the, yep, that looks good. Okay, excellent. Now I feel like for the back, I'm going to select this, push this in, and this way. Same with this. This, I'm going to push it in and this way. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. And you'll notice that maybe these images are getting in the way. So I'm going to temporarily just disable them. I'll take this, bring that in, and this way. And I can start to see how much rounder it's looking. Okay, we can start to feel a little bit better about our object here. And now up here, I think I'm going to go ahead and really push these back. And again, I'm just kind of eyeballing right now what visually kind of makes sense. And I feel like I should probably push these in a little bit as well. Same with here. I'm going to take these and kind of push them in and towards the middle like that. There we go. Okay, excellent. Same with this. I feel like I want this middle line to be kind of the farthest outline. So you can see I'm kind of making a natural curve. There we go. Okay, great. Now back here, again, just kind of pushing this in a little bit. And it's going to be easier to smooth things, make it look round as we progress through. But I feel like sometimes when we're getting started, it's a little cumbersome, if you will. For, let's see, so if I look at it from the front, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let's compare it to our image plane. Alt-Z. Okay, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now if I go, again, 3 on the number pad, yeah, that's looking pretty good as well. All right, let's continue the process. I'm going to kind of round out the arms. So to do that, I'm going to go Control R, put an edge loop this way. Notice that the edge loop from the legs already went through the arm that way, so that's fine. And I can see that again, I've got this idea of these harsh corners. So instead of grabbing vertex by vertex, I could grab an edge, which would be the same as kind of grabbing 2 vertices. And I can kind of move that like that. And then I could push it inward like this. Again, I want to be careful that I don't tangle it up. In other words, like overlap a vertex. And back here again, I'll turn off the image planes. Push it, and then kind of okay, excellent. Now, again, looking at this, I'm just going back here to vertex mode and maybe just kind of like trying to relax some of these. Meaning that I don't want it as kind of stressed and stretched. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, excellent. Now I feel like I'm also going to kind of put, if we look at it from the side, I can see that that could probably use the split there. And I feel like the shoulder could kind of benefit from that. So I'm going to go Control R. And now maybe grab the center one. And that's going to be my farthest out point right there. And again, I want the center one here. That's going to be my farthest out point. And I'm going to kind of like just eyeball a nice smooth transition out of that. Okay, good. We're starting to get some three-dimensionality here. Kind of bring this back like that. And again, it's looking a little boxy at the top here. That's okay. I could probably look at it from the front here and grab these middle ones. Excellent. Okay, great. So we've got some rounding happening. And I obviously still have to do the arms. I could maybe kind of clean up the feet a little bit. But again, I think that we're making some good progress.